Welcome back, trainers. So we're finally going to be evolving Croagunk into Toxicroak. This is a 14, 11, 9. So it does have 14 in attack. I'm happy with that. It will be going above 2400 when I do finally decide to power it up and max it out even more. I'm going to keep it in the Great League for now, as well as purchase its secondary move. And then we're going to go test it out in PvP, just to have a little fun with it to see what it can do. Also, we're going to be getting Drapion. That's right, new dex entry as well. Not the best IVs around, but it's still okay, and I do power it up, and I do plan on bringing it up to around 2400 CP so it can perform in the Ultra League, because it's actually a fairly good Pokemon to use for PvP considering its movesets. It's going to only be weak to ground types, and it has a water type move to counter those. So there we go, Toxicroak. It looks amazing. I'm so happy that I have this. Should I have waited for a better one, possibly hatched one or a lucky? Yes, I should have, but the thing is I'm becoming a little bit impatient with how ridiculously rare these things are to find. I've been driving all over, spent tons of gas trying to find these things. Yes, I'm driving, I live in Alaska, I would love to walk around and play Pokemon Go, except for, there's 2 feet of snow on the sidewalks everywhere, and not to mention there is no sidewalks really. But that's off the subject. So yeah, I just went ahead and did it, powered it up, and yeah, invested in a secondary move. And then we're going to be going into the PvPs to test it out, like I said. So let's go ahead and power it up now. And then after that, we're going to be going into some more PvP battles with Elegantly. And we're just going to be using Sinnoh Stone Evolution Pokemon. And it was just more of like a casual battle. Got my butt kicked, honestly. Hey, and also I've been getting the comments saying, Poke, why are you suggesting this move and this move? You need to go over to this GoHub article and take a look at what we have for the best quick moves in PvP. So that's what I'm going to do right now for you guys so we can check it out. So this is brought to you by the GoHub, obviously. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on for the best quick moves for PvP. They're going to help you gain that energy and put off a lot of damage. Now, these are going to be moves that are faster, okay, obviously. So number 1, looks like we have Mudshot. All right. Thundershock, Psycho Cut, Vine Whip. All right, now Vine Whip and Psycho Cut, those are the Alakazam, and then Venusaur, of course, other Pokemon on the side, but mainly those. And Mewtwo as well, obviously, but let's scratch legendaries. I mean, come on. Venusaur with Vine Whip, it's going to be very good, devastatingly strong. Now, if you do have Razor Leaf, that's also strong as well. Personally, went up against Edgar Martinez, and he was using Venusaur with that move, Razor Leaf, and my Slowking was out there, and I couldn't believe on how fast my Slowking's health was dropping. And yes, it's super effective, but it was just like amazingly fast, so I wouldn't put that one aside. Yes, Vine Whip is good, but Razor Leaf is very strong as well. Then we have Spark, okay, Powdered Snow, Fury Cutter. Personally am really enjoying that one on my Scizor. Works great, charges up those moves, gains that energy so fast. Then you have Present. All right, I have yet to use that in a PvP to see how fast the energy will gain. Then we have Bubble, which is going to be great on those Politoads and or whatever else secret Pokemon you have ready to go for PvP. Infestation, Hex, Charge Beam, Bullet Seed, Counter. So there you go, you have Bullet Seed and Counter right next to each other. Now, what's a Pokemon that can learn that? Both of those moves. That's going to be Breloom. That's right. So it all depends on what your situation is. Now, if there's a lot of people out here who's starting to use these Lanturns, these Wish Casts, and Azumarill, you're going to probably want Bullet Seed. And that's going to be working great for your advantage. Azumarill can learn Ice Beam and play rough, so you need to look out for that. Otherwise, those other Pokemon that people think are going to start sweeping will get walled by this move, especially if you have Seed Bomb on that Pokemon. So Counter is obviously nice as well. Then we have Shadow Claw, then Poison Jab. There it is, Poison Jab. That's what my Toxicroak is going to have as well. Then we have Bullet Punch, Karate Chop, Wing Attack, Sucker Punch, Quick Attack. Oh, Quick Attack. I've been contemplating whether or not I want to switch a couple of my Pokemon's moves to that. They're going to lose the stronger move, but they're going to be gaining so much more energy. I don't know. I'll make my decisions. Then we have Fire Spin, Dragon Tail up there. Very nice. Ice Shard, Snarl, Extra Sensory, Dragon Breath, which is a great one with those Alterias and those Kingdras as well. If you're going to be using Dragonite, going to have a lot of weaknesses there. I mean, same with the Altaria, you know, Flying and Dragon, super weak to those ice Pokemon, but they're tanky. If they don't have ice, they're going to be in a pretty tough spot there. Okay, and then you go on with Confusion. It's on the list. It's neat. Lick, personally, I've used that on a Gengar, and it works so well. Personally, way better than Shadow Claw. That's just my opinion. So give it a shot. Then you have Water Gun, Feint Attack, Bug Bite, Ember, Metal Claw, Astonished, Poison Sting, Yawn. Okay, I wanted to actually try out a Slacking to see if it would perform well, to see how quickly it can gain energy for that Play Rough and whatever charge move you're using, but personally you should probably go in with Play Rough. And so it looks like it is a decent energy gaining move, but it's not going to be giving out any damage. Although we know that Yawn does do damage, it's just very little, even though it says 0. Then we have Splash doing 0 and gaining quite a bit of energy as well. Waterfall, Smackdown, Struggle Bug, Mud Slap, Hidden Power, Takedown, Rock Throw, Fire Fang, Steel Wing, Frost Breath, Peck, Acid, Rock Smash. So if you're looking through your Pokemon, yeah, these are the ones that you're going to want. All right, priority. The higher up on the list they are, the better they're going to be for your Pokemon. Right? Scratch, there's Razor Leaf, then Tackle. Tackle's the other one that I was thinking about, even though that energy gain looks not that great. All right, then we have Iron Tail, Water Gun, Cut, Zen Headbutt, Pound, and then Volt Switch. All right, so there you have it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the best charge moves for PvP. Doom Desire is not on the list. That is going to be Jirachi, pretty sure, so we'll cancel that for now because it's not even in the game for you to use, at least. Hydro Cannon number 1. That's why Blastoise is amazing. Incoming for Alligator Community Day. Look out. It's going to be amazing, even though Blastoise is still going to be an amazing Pokemon with that big bulk there. Then we have Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn. Now this is going to be Kyogre and Groudon's signature moves. We have Origin Pulse, and then Precipice Blades. Precipice Blades is going to be for Groudon. Origin Pulse is going to be for Kyogre. So this is another reason why I don't want to go out there and power up another Kyogre and another Groudon. Hopefully we'll be able to TM them, but I can see that releasing it, shiny variants, oh, and a new move, or maybe a Groudon Day or a Kyogre Day. That's probably more like what it's going to be, right? Then we have Draco Meteor, Meteor Mash, Leaf Blade, Avalanche, Focus Blast, Solar Beam, Overheat, Zap Cannon. And before we continue on and you're looking at these like, wow, 1 charge bar moves, yes, they are going to be the strongest. They're not going to be in your best interest. But when we go back up here, we have Hydro Cannon, Frenzy Plant, and Blast Burn, 2 charge moves for doing this massive damage. That's where you're going to want to be at. And then we're going to get down to the better ones here in just a moment. But these big charge moves, Meteor Mash is obviously the good one as well. Avalanche is too. But Solar Beam, Overheat, Zap Cannon, Hyper Beam, Moonblast. Earthquake is a very good move. You're going to want coverage on that. But those other ones can be useful. But think about it. You're going to gain all that energy. Attack, attack, attack. Finally get that, charge move. And then what are they going to do? They're going to block it. Exactly. They know what you're going to hit them with. Something big. It took forever to get there. Now what? Just let you hit them with it? I don't think so. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. So, Earthquake, Future Sight, Outrage, 2 charge move. Great. Psy Strike. That's just not even in the game quite yet. Then we have Shadow Ball, Stone Edge, Power Whip, Wild Charge, Dynamic Punch, Grass Knot, Rock Slide, Sky Attack, Thunderbolt, Psycho Boost, Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Gunk Shot, Weather Ball Ice. That threw me off for just a moment. Weather Ball Fire. Okay. Yeah, we'll move on there. We're not going to get into that. Petal Blizzard, Flash Cannon, Hurricane, Sludge Wave, Close Combat, Thunder, Brave Bird, Mega Horn, Ice Beam, Last Resort. Now, that is a good option on your EVs. Obviously, that's the only thing it's going to be on. Jolteon in specific is fairly good with Thundershock and Discharge. And then if you go up against a ground-type Pokemon, more than likely it's going to be mixed with Rock. So your Last Resort is still not going to be very effective. Normal type's not very effective to Rock. But anything else, like guess that's resisting, you might be able to. Not really. It's kind of a lose-lose for normal and electric type combination. Anyways, let's move on here. Surf, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, Hyper Fang, Foul Play, Disarming Voice, Crunch, Ancient Power, Silver Wind, Magnet Bomb, Drill Peck, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Dragon Pulse, Play Rough, Drill Run, Psyshock. Now that's gonna be a good one if you can get a Pokemon with that. Specifically, Hypno. Hypno is a good one for that. Discharge, Dazzling Gleam, Body Slam, Cross Chop, Psychic, Dragon Claw, Aqua Tail, and what is Rest doing here? What is Rest? Rest 30. It's gonna hit you real hard. Look out. Okay. Really? They made Rest an attack. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Let's continue. Flame Charge, Heavy Slam, Flamethrower, Stomp, Seed Bomb, Fire Punch, Mud Bomb, Signal Beam. Now these are your double and triple charge moves, which are going to be great. Okay. Power Gem, Wrap, Bulldoze, Ice Wind, Scold, Gyro Ball, Sand Tomb, Aura Beam, Thunder Punch, X Scissor, Flame Burst, Heat Wave, Ominous Wind, Ice Punch, Dig, Sludge, Night Slash, Rock Blast, Aerial Ace, Submission, Brine, Iron Head, Water Pulse, Rock Tomb, Psybeam. And keep in mind, some of these moves are not in the game yet, but for the most part, all of them are. Shadow Punch, Cross Poison, Horn Attack, Bone Club, Poison Fang, Hydro Pump, Blastoise, Bubble Beam, Shadow Sneak, Mirror Coat, Nightshade, Flame Wheel, Drain Kiss. You get the point. I could go on and on and on. Oh, we're almost to the end. Well, there you go. Aqua Jet is another good one I don't see too many people using. You're going to have your Float Souls who can learn that with the Water Gun attack. It's going to be a nice combination to continuously take off your opponent's health, like we always say, and then finally make them use their shields. If you keep hitting them with that Aqua Jet, they're not going to want to lose their Pokemon a lot of times, so you'll make them use at least 1 or 2 shields there. And then so on and so on. Twister, that legacy move for Gyarados. As a matter of fact, that's not a bad option. If you have one of those on your Gyarados and everybody used to talk down on it, it was a great gym defender. Very annoying, continuously happening. Not very strong, but still. Now in PvP, that's going to actually be quite useful. Alright, so there you have the moves. Best kind of moves that you may want to use in PvP for their charge and quick. Alright, so thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Maybe even share it with your friends if they may enjoy this and want to know what the best movesets are. I will also be leaving a link in the description so you can obviously go check out all those moves for yourself on the Go Hub. Because, well, it's just going to be nice for you to look over them yourself. And yes, I made the plunge. I invested in this Toxicroak quite a bit, as a matter of fact. Put in rare candies before and then after so I can actually buy that secondary move. Now, it did perform quite well going up against that Roserade, and I'm happy with the results. Obviously, there's going to be many different situations that it's going to be put in, but I have hope in this thing. And not only that, I've been wanting Toxicroak for a long time. So I'm very tempted to even just put in some more rare candies and bring it up to the Ultra League. But we'll hold off for now. We'll keep it in the Great League and see how well it performs in other situations. So happy about that. Looks amazing. Just can't wait for them to release the shiny variants. That's gonna look awesome. So we have Drapion. Yeah, I did that. I did invest rare candies as well. I'm not going to actually put more in to buy the secondary move. I did power it up as well because I do want to use it in the Ultra League, but I'm not going to dump rare candies into it again. I'm just gonna catch them and possibly maybe even hatch them. I heard reports of people saying they come out at 10Ks. Not too sure if that's entirely true, but I'll just have to see. I'm gonna go out there and grind today. Need to finish up some of my Christmas shopping. Yeah, I wait until the last minute. Ouch. I already have some done, but I need to go out there and get a few more gifts. I hope places are open. Fingers crossed. Anyways, yeah, looking good. Feeling happy. Got my Toxicroak, and we're here. Anyways, trainers, thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you on my next video. Take care, and happy holidays.